Okay, so I'm Grasswalker. Hello, welcome to Magic the Gathering Arena. I've been saving up. We can afford to draft now. Probably not going to do well. I don't normally do very well. Now I am shameless with this, because if you sign up to a draft and you pick the best card, let's pretend it's Plague White. I have no idea what the format's like. Let's pretend the best card's Plague White. It's a common. The chances of it winning us games, the chances of us even drawing it, and us drawing it when it matters, and it winning a game, is so much lower with return of value than just picking the rare. So I am a shameless rare drafter. I'm just going to take the best value. Now there's no rare in the pool, we can actually think about things. So what do we need to think about? We've got a board wipe, but that's actually probably very good for a draft format, because things can get out of your control very quickly. I can see a Blade Juggler. Blade Juggler is really strong, and it's in our colours. We don't have colours yet. Let's not pretend that matters. Counterspell's quite nice. Shimmerer to find cards, probably not very good. Seems like a waste of turn 2. I just like taking Blade Juggler here. I think it's too good of a card to pass up here. Alright, now we've got a choice. We can either start committing to black, start committing to white-black, or start caring about other things. There's a couple of Simic cards. Both are good. 2/3 flying with Adapt. That's pretty strong. We've got a counterspell if we want to start touching into blue. A 1/2 with Death Touch and Afterlife. That's strong, and it's technically in our colour. A 1/2 that can gain Death Touch. It's good, it's in our colour. Destroy an artifact or enchantment. That doesn't feel very good. I don't know how good artifacts and enchantments are in Ravnica. I don't think they're that great. So let's pretend we're going white-black for a bit. And let's take the Enforcer, because there's a chance we bail on white. Alright, what are we looking at now? Got an Orzhov Guildgate is a nice thing to pick, I think. A 1/3 flying, little Pegasus. All colours, protection from monocolored. That feels good. When it attacks, sacrifice creature. If you do, it can't be blocked. That's a little bit aggressive. A little bit too aggressive for my liking. I am tempted by the Guildgate. I'm tempted by the Sphinx. I've already seen a Sphinx roll past. So there's 2 Sphinxes in these packs. What are the chances that one of them comes back round? Probably not as high as the chances of the Guildgate coming back around. So it's the Pegasus or the Sphinx. Say we just grab the Sphinx. It's probably good. Okay, now we're running out of just cards. Scuttlegator looks good, but it's far beyond our colours. We're kind of committing here. Destroy a creature does 2 damage. It's not good, but it's as good as removal gets in Ravnica. 3 damage to a tapped creature. If it's in a main phase, do 5 instead. We'll pick this up, and maybe the pit comes back around. Creatures get +1/+3. That's kind of garbage. Untap them. Target creature gains Death Touch. I like the synergy of having the Blade Juggler and the Dancing Guy juggling blades. But mechanically, there's nothing there for us. There's another Consigned to the Pit we might get. An aggressive Plague White that he can't really block. Drill Bit might be nice. Flying Afterlife Messenger might be nice. There's a lot of good white-black stuff here. We have a couple of 2-drops. Makes me less comfortable taking the Plague White. We've already seen Consigned to the Pits. They'll probably come back around. So I think we take the Messenger. Flying is always good. And it can enable the Blade Juggler, I guess. Menace and red, so we might be dipping a tiny bit of red. Pegasus, Officer. I think the Officer's 3 mana 4/3 sort of gives a bit of a buff, but we're not super aggressive. So I think we take the Pegasus and see how that serves us. Defender loses flying. That's nice. That's quite nice. Destroy creature, do 2 damage. This sort of destroys a creature. It really protects us in the early game. 4 mana, 2/3, exile a creature from a graveyard if you do gain 2 life. I think I like the Sky Tether here. It's like removal, but not. Alright, now we've got a Messenger, a Knight of Sorrows, can block an extra thing. That seems bad. 5 mana for a 3/3? Not keen on that. I think we take another Messenger. We don't have any 3-drops. But we also don't really have, like, a bunch of good 1 and 2 drops for this guy to buff. So I think we take another Messenger. I'm tempted to take the Growth Spiral because I need it for my constructed tag. But 3-drop Vampire. It's got 1 toughness, dies to basically everything. Lifelink though keeps us alive. We've already got a 4 mana 2/3 flying. So I think we take the 3-drop. Okay. The Panther seems like the better of the 2 cats. Exposed to daylight. It just depends how good artifacts and enchantments are. I don't know how good they are. Kills the Sphinx, technically, I guess. We'll take the Panther. We may want to splash red at some point. We may want to splash blue at some point. Probably too early to pick up a locket before we have a card of a colour that we care about. Deface is no good to us. We're going to take another 3-drop. Another 3 mana 3/1. Ooh, do we take the Crocodile? How good is the Crocodile? Is that good? Is a 5 mana 3/7 good? I don't know. I don't think so. Let's take the Vampire. Consigned to the Bit came back to us. Surprised pleasantly by that. Was also surprised that Drillbit came to us. We have a Pegasus to Drillbit. The Panther can force damage because it has Death Touch, Drillbit. I like both. I like both a lot. We have the Judgment, we have the Tether, we have the Board Wipe. We've kind of got like 3-ish ways to remove at the minute. 6 mana to destroy a creature? That's a hefty price. I think we take Drillbit for the Panther Pegasus Drillbit kind of combo and take what we would remove instead. Rubble Reading's just going to get cut. Again, shameless rare drafting. If you collect every rare in a collection and you pick another rare, you get gems. If you collect 4 Rampage of the Clans and you pick a 5th Rampage of the Clans, you get a random rare from the collection. At best, my prize pack is going to have 1 rare in it. At best. So I may as well grab the rare now. Another Board Wipe. We're super deep in the control now. Alright, now we ran out of rares. So now we have to actually look and get. This is in our colours, technically. And it's a good, strong card. Crocodile, I don't know. The Crocodile, jeez. Pegasus again. Junk Trawler puts a card from a graveyard on the bottom of a deck. That seems bad, like really bad. When it enters the battlefield, target creature with flying gets +2. That is a nice surprise blocker. But I love how this has Afterlife too. So I think I'm torn to take the Ministry. I think that tempts me. Warsaw Locket, deep in our colours. Undercity Scavenger, sacrifice another creature, put 2 on 1 counters. We've got garbage to sacrifice. I think we just take that. I mean, I should read the other cards first. Exile creature you control and put it back. This dodges removal. It untaps somebody that can then block with First Strike. It's nice. Afterlife only happens when it dies, so we can't trigger that. But what we can trigger is Blade Juggler. Other than that, I don't think there's anything that benefits from entering the battlefield a second time. Then we've got Forbidding Spirit. When enters the battlefield, your creatures can't attack you unless their opponent pays 2. It's also a 3 mana 3/3. We've got a lot of 3-drops. But I think the Spirit's better, and I hope the Scavenger comes back around. Also, Wreck-Tears. Deals combat damage to a player, they discard a card. It's 5 mana 3/2. This doesn't feel good to pick. Got too many 3-drops. Also, that art is gross. 3 mana, target opponent sacrifice creature. Okay, that's a spicy removal. Where we've got 2 board wipes, they're probably not going to have a bunch of creatures. Consigns to pick again. Do I just want to have a 6-drop? This is really bad against like tokens and swarm. I don't know how often that happens. 3 mana to take their worst creature. And maybe gain 4 life. Probably not gain 4 life. We don't really have stuff that does that. Maybe we just pick this garbage. I don't think we pick a 5 mana 3/2 that doesn't do anything. I think we take the Embrace and we hope that it's good. There's another Embrace. There's a Guild Gate. Gates Ablaze. I should take that for my constructed deck. Arrestor Seal. Taking Gates Ablaze for my constructed deck is the equivalent of picking a common wildcard, which is way better than anything I'm going to get as a reward for this draft, because I suck. Creature gets +2/2, Orzhov Guildgate. Hopefully, if the Guildgates haven't come back around in a while, and we have the double white, double black, but I think we take the Zeal and we pray the Guildgate comes. Another board wipe. I mean, I'm not going to not take the board wipe. I'm not going to read the other cards. This is a board wipe deck now. The Scavenger came back, I think. I think that's the Scavenger coming back. Maybe. Sentinel's Mark, Flash, Enchant. Gets +1/+2 Vigilant. Addendum when it enters. If you cast it, it gains the lifelink. Because it gives a creature Vigilance, I cannot imagine ever playing that outside of the main phase. That just seems like such a strange card. Being able to put that on the Concordia Pegasus or the Twilight Panther feels really good. It's weak to removal though. I guess we could go full me and put it on the Sphinx. I like it. I like it a lot. Probably a mistake, but I liked it. Thirsting Shade. 1 mana, 1/1 lifelink. You can pay a shitload of mana to give it +1/1. We have a lot of good cards that are worth a lot of mana. I can't see us having a shitload of mana left over to pump this guy. 3 mana, 2/2 Death Touch. Too many 3-drops. Death Touch isn't that great. 3 mana, 3 on lifelink. I think we take the land. The land's more valuable than those cards. Once again, I think the land is more valuable. I guess the Panther's nice. The Panther's really nice. Our whole deck is about wiping the board though, so I'm not sure how deep I want to commit onto the board. We're going to have a win condition somewhere though. But I do like picking up the Guild Gates. Does this come back around? I don't know. How many people in a draft? 8? How many cards is there? 6? This isn't going to come back around. So either take the Guild Gate. How many playable cards do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. I've already got 21-ish cards. We're like halfway through pack 2. I don't want to end up with too many cards. I think taking the land is good here. I feel like taking the land is better here. But I can feel you guys behind the screen like, what are you doing? Never pick lands. Taking the land. Another Pegasus, yoink. An Orzhov Locket. It's the only thing in my colours, yoink. I mean, the Noxious Grudian is actually so bad that I think I'm going to take Rakdos in case we happen to bump red. Oh, wow. Another Guild Gate. Oh, wow, something else came back around. Oh, we have so many Orzhov rares. Okay, I mean, it's a rare. Feel free to look at the rest of the pack and be like, no, you should have took this. I don't care. I'm taking the rares. It's worth more to me. We could pick another Orzhov gate for the 3-gate meme. Vampire doesn't feel very good. Senate Griffin, I'm tempted by. Scavenger, I was already tempted by. Summary Judgment for even more removal is also nice. I think we should probably take one of these two. The Senate Griffin, 2 double white. 3/2 flying scry 1. This is a 4-mana sack a creature, 5/5 scry 2. How often are we going to have creatures to sack? I don't know. How much more valuable is a 5/5? Probably a lot. It's the first big thing we've got. Okay. This is huge. I'm not sure if it's worth picking. We'll have a look though. 7 mana 4/4, 3 sack a creature, get a 1/1 thing, afterlife 3. I think that costs too much. We've got a 6-drop, we've got a 7-drop, we've got 2 board wipes. I think it might cost too much. Sack a creature, that's not that good. 4 mana, I think this is very good. Especially where we're playing a very slow board wipey deck. I'm torn between Ill-Gotten Inheritance and Knight of the Last Breath. Nothing else is really in our colours or relevant to us. Paying 7 mana for a 4/4. If it gets to turn 7, I'm probably in more trouble than a 4/4 can fix. This provides reach. It means we have a win condition. I think we take the Inheritance. An Orzhov Guildmage is very tempting. Crackle's not that good. Dancing Shade's not that good. Another Inheritance is a nice meme. I think we take the Guildmage and we pray that the Inheritance comes back. Another Forbidding Spirit. So we've got 3 board wipes and 2 spirits that prevent us from being attacked, except for like excessive cost. Grotesque Demise though. Take the guild gate again. This is very tough actually, because this is single target removal. This is 3 mana 3/3 that makes it harder to be attacked. We have a little bit of single target removal. We have board wipes. I think just picking up a spirit probably better. Maybe. Hopefully. The Watchdog is nice. Giving something indestructible when our deck is full of board wipes is very nice. Summary Judgment as removal is nice. Plague White's not that great. I mean, it's good, but it's not that great right now. Trumpeter, not... This is where that Rakdos Guildgate might come in handy. It's probably not going to matter. Orzhov Guildgate, I'm not picking a million Orzhov Guildgates. I think we pick the Watchdog. It's a 1/3 in the early game. Nothing can punch through it until like turn 3 at least. And it gives us board wipe flexibility. 6. Archway Angel gain 2 life for each gate. That's tempting. We have 4 gates. We can easily play 4 gates. If not more. Something that happens on Enter the Battlefield is good. I think we take it. I think we take the Archway Angel and we just start picking up gates. 3 mana 2/2 Death Touch. Can block an extra creature, Afterlife. 3 mana 3/1 lifelink. Out of these, They're both kind of bad. We have 2 vampires. I can't see us running any of these cards, really. So out of these, I guess the Grudion. Maybe we just take Tower Defense, because it's an uncommon, and I could use it in that constructed Bant deck that things hit with their toughness instead of their attack. That'll do. Sack 2 creatures, draw 3 cards. This is nice. You prep for a board wipe by wiping your own field, and then you wipe the whole field. That's very nice. Also, half of our field's garbage little spirit creatures. We'll take that. None of these are good. We've already got 2 vampires. There's no way on earth we're running more than 2 copies of this vampire, who's already kind of bad. He's only got 1 toughness. So I just say we take the uncommon. Just take the uncommon. It's easy. Pegasus? Yoink. The Inheritance came back. I mean, I'm not gonna... Oh, the Rafter Demon's really good, though. We're not dipping red. We don't need to dip red. We're not in a situation where we don't have enough good cards. We take the Inheritance, we get greedy. There's the enchantment removal, in case we needed it, and a Humongulus. This is crazy. We've got 1, 2... 3, 4, 5, 6. There are only 6 cards in a whole draft of like 60 cards that weren't relevant to our colours or our strategy or our deck. I'm gonna have to find a way to cut this down, and I'll show you guys the final product of it in the next video, where we're gonna see how embarrassing it's gonna be when I go 0-3 with what feels like a really, really good draft. Thank you guys for joining me. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you learned some things. Leave in the comments all the mistakes I made. Just keep in mind, rare drafting. Even if I go 0-3, I got my rares out of it. So it's more valuable than the chance of winning a game and the chance of getting a pack. Screw chance. I'll just have the rare. Let's fill out the collection. Thank you guys for joining me. See you in the next video.